Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hello, I'm so glad that you're here. Today's video is part of the How Does Your Garden Grow series with Shannon from Southern Gmore Gals, Jamie from Simple Roots, Simple Living, myself, and Emily from Farm Charm Chic. So in my last gardening video, I shared with you guys that I was going to show you some DIY. So this inspiration I saw at Michael's. It was on sale. I do not remember the price, but I knew that I could recreate it. So as a crafter, you throw nothing away, and I'm not even joking. My daughter had a plant in this, and she asked me if I wanted the container. It did have a crack in it, so I knew that it wouldn't be a great piece for a real live plant. I thought it would be a great way to show you guys who do not have a green thumb a way to have some greenery plants in your home. So off camera, I cut out Rooting for You because that was the one in the inspiration piece that I wanted to do. And I used the fonts Magnolia Sky and The Skinny. So guys, this is truly for inspiration. I am not an expert in the Cameo 3. When I am applying vinyl to something that is an odd shape, for this particular piece, I folded it in half and then I worked my way from the middle out. It allowed me to be able to get around the shape of this cup, and in between I'll take and snip my scissors to make sure that everything lies flat. If you are new to vinyl machines, just take your time with it. Don't get frustrated with it because initially at first you're going to make mistakes. So give yourself some grace there. And if you do not have a vinyl cutting machine, the Dollar Tree sells rub-on transfers and really cool stickers. And I have used those in previous projects before and they work just great. Just know that if you are going to do that, you may need to seal it with some type of Mod Podge afterwards. And with the little help of YouTube magic, guys, look at it. I just love the way it looks, and I am super excited about the way it turned out. Going in with some of the, it is not fluorofoam, it's styrofoam that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take a greenery pick I'm going to take a floral pick that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just popping these off, and I'm going to actually stick those directly inside of the styrofoam. And the beauty of this piece is that it's very interchangeable. So you can do your fall, you could do your spring, and you could do your summer picks all with one project. And if you guys have watched my channel for a little bit, you know that I love reusing things. I also want to say that I am rooting for you guys. So if you feel like you are the gardener who does not have a green thumb, don't get discouraged. I personally, I tried it and it just happened to work for me. I do love on my flowers and my vegetables, and I just give them water, and that's all I do. I don't do anything special, to be honest. So I'm rooting for you, and don't give up. You got this. You can do it. So guys, this is the way the piece turned out, and you'll have to let me know if this was a great dupe or not. Personally, I think it is super cute the way it turned out, and I think I nailed it. Again, this is great for the gardener who feels as if their thumb is not green, or maybe someone who likes the greenery but do not want the upkeep of having to water and prune back leaves. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this piece. If you are coming over to my channel from the playlist, then hello, my name is Lon, and I'm so glad you are here. On my channel, I do affordable DIYs, thrift flips, and so much more. If that is content that you would like to see, I hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel. Alright, so let's get back to the video. I thought it'd be super cool to show you guys how my garden has blessed others. But these are pictures of dishes that my friends and family made with produce that I was able to share with them. It is such a rewarding feeling when you get pictures and people say how much my little garden blessed them. So I'm super grateful and thankful for them for sharing their pictures with me. And now I get to share them with you. Guys, I also want to say that I'm in zone 8B. I gave you the wrong zone in my last video, so I do apologize for that. Now that everything is pretty much in full bloom and full season, I have an abundance of produce. So, like I showed you guys pictures from my friends and family, I'm giving away a good amount and we are still able to save some at home. If you are in the waiting season for your produce to come in, believe it or not, once it gets to going, it's going to keep going, and you're going to have to keep up with getting it out of the garden, and then either giving it to someone or using it right away so you don't, so it won't go bad. But here's a picture of one of my cucumbers that I got, and I found that if you leave them on too long, they will turn yellow like this, and of course I throw those away. Here's some video of my cherry tomatoes. These are the sweetest, prettiest tomatoes I've ever seen in my life. I take them off the vine, rinse them off, and sometimes I'll just eat them right then because they're so good. And some canna lilies. A friend gave me one, and guys, they spread. So if you have those, they go crazy. Elephant ear, my mother-in-law gave me a small piece of this from her yard, and now it is as tall as the deck fencing. So they do come back every year. This little purple weed, it is actually a weed, but I call it a flower. So this little purple flower here, I don't know the name of it, but it is a weed that you see on the side of the road here where I live, and a friend gave it to me, and it just comes back every year. In the morning it blooms open, and in the evening it closes shut. And here's a picture of my lamb's ear. It is huge. This was gifted to me by a friend who is an avid gardener, and I took a lot of my inspiration from her, so shout out to Marie for that. But look at it, guys. It looks it's very fuzzy, and it looks like a lamb's ear, so I'm assuming that's where it got its name, and it's as big as my hand. I secretly feel that she saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. This also was a little piece that Marie had given to me, and I have given it to several other people. It comes back every year, and it just continues to grow. It's the prettiest green, and it does give a great addition to my flower garden. And here are my strawberries. I actually, they were doing really great, and then they stopped making strawberries, so I moved them from the pot to the ground yesterday actually, and I made this little ladder. I will link that in the cards above if you're interested in seeing how I made that. Here's my lettuce. This is romaine lettuce. It grows in the pot. I found that it grows better in my zone under a shaded area. It started off very small. It's probably about maybe 3 inches in height, and it has grown, and we've eaten all that part off, and it just continues to grow. This is my succulent garden, and they started off about an inch. I got these in 2020, early 2020, when they first came out at Walmart, and now they are big. That's a little hen and chick a friend gave to me, and I added it in because I think it's part of the succulent family. They do not like to be watered very often. They like their sun, but they don't like to be watered often. This is Creeping Jenny. So if you're looking for a spiller, this is a good option. This is my fern I had from last year. It was so pretty, and I didn't want to see it die, so I put it in the garage to save it and brought it out again this year. And finally, here's my lantana. I absolutely love this. It's a mixture of yellows. There's a couple purple ones in there, and a couple red, orangish color pieces in there too. So remember last time I told you guys that I'd catch my rainwater and mix it with my Miracle-Gro? So I just put the bucket out and let it collect as much as until it fills up, and then I transfer it into my my gallon containers. Well guys, that's it for today's video. Special shout out to Jamie from Simple Roots Simple Living for putting this series on. Don't forget to check out the playlist. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.